What's it like to follow your childhood passion all the way to the peak of career success? You can find the answer in Lewis Hamilton's story. Lewis Hamilton is not just a typical racer, he's a living legend in car racing. In today's video, we're going to explore how this incredible driver carved his name in gold in racing history. Let's get started. Early years. Sir Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton was born on January 7, 1985, in Stevenage, England. Although his mother, Carmen La Balestier, is British, he carries the heritage of Granada through his father's side. His grandparents immigrated to England from Granada during the 1950s, bringing with them a rich cultural legacy. However, Lewis's early family life was far from perfect. When his parents separated, he was just 2 years old. Initially, he lived with his mother after the divorce, but when he turned 12, he moved in with his father, Anthony Hamilton. Hamilton's love for cars began in his childhood. While most boys his age played with toy cars for fun, Lewis saw racing as a passion that fueled his drive to excel. His father made a promise to support his dream of becoming a racer, as long as Lewis kept his grades up and focused on his academics. Starting with radio-controlled cars, Lewis quickly developed a talent for handling speed and precision. In 1991, his dream took a tangible turn when he received his very first go-kart as a Christmas gift. And the person behind this magical moment? None other than his father, who became Lewis's very own Santa Claus, turning his dreams into reality. Karting champion. Hamilton was just 8 years old when he developed a habit of winning go-karting races. Starting in 1993, he began securing victories and championships, showcasing his potential from a young age. At just 10 years old, Hamilton had a life-changing encounter with Ron Dennis, the powerhouse behind McLaren. Approaching Dennis with a spark of confidence, young Lewis introduced himself by saying, "Hi, I'm Lewis Hamilton. I won the British Championship, and one day I want to be racing your F1 cars." Along with his bold declaration, he asked for Dennis's autograph. Recognizing the fire in Hamilton's eyes, Dennis replied with a prophetic message, writing, "Phone me in 9 years, we'll sort something out then." That moment marked the beginning of what would become a legendary partnership. In 1998, Hamilton officially joined the McLaren Young Driver Program, a platform designed to identify and nurture promising young racers. This opportunity not only sharpened his skills, but also brought him closer to his Formula One dream. The most remarkable milestone came when Hamilton secured his first Formula One contract, making him the youngest driver ever to achieve such a feat, and paving the way for an extraordinary career. In 2000, Hamilton continued to prove his mettle by winning the British Kart Championship. By 2002, at just 17 years old, he clinched the Formula Renault UK Championship, setting new benchmarks for young racers. His winning streak continued into the 2003 Formula Renault UK season, where he dominated with an incredible 10 race victories. From 2003 to 2005, Hamilton transitioned into British Formula 3, where he showcased his dominance yet again. Formula One career with McLaren. In 2007, Lewis Hamilton made his debut in Formula One with McLaren, marking a historic moment in the sport. He became the first, and to date, the only black driver to compete in Formula One. His rookie season was nothing short of extraordinary. Partnered with the defending two-time world champion Fernando Alonso, Hamilton quickly proved to be a formidable competitor, earning Alonso's respect as a tough rival. Hamilton shattered multiple records, including the most podium finishes by a rookie, the joint most wins in a debut season, and the most points scored in a debut season. Despite his remarkable performance, he narrowly missed the World Championship title, finishing just 1 point behind Kimi Räikkönen. In 2008, Hamilton etched his name into the history books by winning his first Formula One World Championship at the Brazilian Grand Prix. The race was a nail-biting thriller. Felipe Massa, the local favourite, seemed poised to take the championship, but on the very last lap, Hamilton overtook Timo Glock to finish 5th, earning just enough points to clinch the title by a single point. The dramatic finish made him the youngest world champion at the time, at just 23 years old. That season, Hamilton secured 5 race wins and finished on the podium 10 times. Hamilton's success continued, but the journey was not without its challenges. In 2010, he was one of several drivers competing for the championship in the final race, but he ultimately finished the season in 4th place as Sebastian Vettel claimed the title. Then came 2011, a year filled with ups and downs for Hamilton. It was a season marked by penalties and on-track collisions, 4 of which involved Felipe Massa. The year 2012 marked the end of Hamilton's journey with McLaren, a move that came as a complete surprise to his fans. Despite the emotional farewell, Hamilton finished the season strong, winning 4 races and securing 4th place in the championship standings. It was the perfect way to close this chapter of his career. Mercedes' career. In 2013, Hamilton made a bold move by joining the Mercedes Formula One team, a decision that surprised many. His belief in himself was unwavering, despite the risks involved. At the time, Mercedes hadn't seen the same level of success as McLaren, making the switch a daring leap of faith. It felt almost like a return to his roots though. His former karting teammate Nico Rosberg was now his teammate again at Mercedes. In his first season with the team, Hamilton won just 1 race, the Hungarian Grand Prix, and finished 4th in the championship standings, though he secured several podium finishes and pole positions. The following year, a major shift took place in Formula One with the introduction of turbo hybrid engines, and Mercedes quickly became the dominant force. Suddenly, the decision to move to Mercedes no longer seemed risky, but rather, it was the right choice. The season became especially memorable for the fierce competition between Hamilton and Rosberg, who were now battling as teammates. Hamilton won an impressive 11 out of 19 races and clinched his 2nd World Championship title in the final race in Abu Dhabi. That year also marked a milestone for drivers, as they were allowed to choose a permanent car number, and Hamilton chose number 44, an homage to his karting days. In 2015, Hamilton continued to dominate the track, winning 10 races and finishing on the podium 17 times, a record for that season. He secured his 3rd World Championship after an intense battle with Rosberg at the US Grand Prix. That same year, Hamilton became one of the highest paid drivers in Formula One, signing a deal with Mercedes reportedly worth over $107 million. 2016 brought a new level of rivalry, as Hamilton and Rosberg's competition grew more intense, with several on-track clashes. Hamilton fought hard, even using tactical maneuvers to try and wrestle the title from Rosberg, such as defying team orders and slowing down during the Abu Dhabi race in an attempt to force Rosberg into being overtaken. However, Rosberg held his ground and won the championship, only to retire shortly after, leaving Hamilton without the chance to reclaim the title. In 2017, a new rival emerged in the form of Sebastian Vettel from Ferrari. The two exchanged the championship lead throughout the season, but Hamilton's consistency, finishing in the points in every race, and his 9 wins helped him secure his 4th World Championship, overtaking Vettel in the second half of the season. The 2018 season was another intense battle, as both Hamilton and Vettel were now 4-time world champions, with the battle for a 5th title heating up. In the end, Hamilton triumphed once again, claiming his 5th World Championship. That year, he also signed a new contract with Mercedes, reportedly making him the highest paid Formula One driver in history. Hamilton's dominating days continued for a while, but in 2020, he faced an unexpected challenge when he contracted COVID-19 and had to miss 1 race. It was the first time he had missed a race since his debut in 2007. Despite this setback, Hamilton was back on track in 2021, where he found himself in an intense battle with Red Bull's Max Verstappen. The two drivers fought fiercely throughout the season, and it all came down to the final race in Abu Dhabi. In a dramatic last-lap showdown, Verstappen clinched the victory, narrowly edging out Hamilton. The outcome sparked controversy, leading to an internal investigation by the FIA due to the way the race was handled. The 2022 season brought even more changes. Hamilton's new teammate was George Russell, and the sport introduced several rule changes, including new car designs. However, Hamilton found the new cars challenging to handle, describing them as undrivable at times, as the new designs didn't suit his driving style. By the 2023 season, Hamilton had reached a major milestone, winning 103 races, more than any other driver in Formula One history. He finished the season ranked third overall. But in 2024, things had shifted once again, and Hamilton's ranking dropped to sixth. Despite the challenges, his legacy as one of the greatest drivers in Formula One history remains undeniable. Personal life. Despite his shining racing career, it seems that Hamilton's focus on racing has taken a toll on his love life. Over the years, there have been rumours linking him to several celebrities, including Rihanna for a short period, Rita Ora, and Sofia Richie. However, despite these high-profile relationships, he has never been engaged to anyone. Racing has always remained his #1 priority. Ultimate net worth. As one of the highest-paid drivers in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton has built an impressive net worth of around $300 million, all earned through his success on the racetrack. His wealth has allowed him to indulge in a life of luxury, with ultra-modern real estate, flashy cars, and a lifestyle many dream of. But beyond the material success, Hamilton's true wealth lies in his passion for racing. His dedication to the sport, which he's loved since childhood, has not only brought him financial rewards, but also genuine happiness. For Hamilton, doing what he loves with all his heart is the secret to his incredible success. Whose life story would you like us to explore next? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Thank you for watching.